Today's forecast calls for sunny skies in New York City with a high near 42 and a low near a bone-chilling 24. It's Thursday, January 15th, and this is your Boroughs in Brief. All right, gang, the weekend's almost here, so if you can't wait until then and you're looking for something to do this Thursday, here's a handful of affordable things happening in the city. Let's start in Manhattan, and yes, the holidays are over, but the Winter Village at Bryant Park, well, it's still open. This has been referred to as NYC's premier winter destination. Every year when winter first hits, Midtown Park transforms into a festive hub, creating a magical atmosphere. There are so many things you can do at the Winter Village. First, the ice rink, a 17,000 square foot free admission ice skating rink, is at the park right now. This is the city's only admission-free rink, but skate rentals cost money. Along with the rink comes the Lodge, an open-air full-service food hall and bar, providing après-skate dining with views of the rink, featuring diverse eats like donuts, waffles, burgers, and more. There's a curling cafe and bar offering heated domes with iceless curling. And finally, this is my favorite part, folks. You can even hang out in a cozy igloo. You can also find unique items like handcrafted jewelry, leather goods, woodcrafts, specialty foods at their shops like dumplings, tacos, and gourmet grilled cheese, to sweet treats like donuts, hot chocolate, and pastries, plus international cuisine. If you haven't yet, you gotta go check out the Winter Village at Bryant Park, happening all day. It's less crowded during the mornings from 40th to 42nd Streets on 6th Avenue. Up next and happening right now at Martos Gallery on Elizabeth Street, it's Keith Haring's FDR Drive mural. This is free and open throughout the day. Keith Haring's FDR Drive mural was a monumental, nearly 300-foot-long public artwork painted on metal panels along New York's FDR Drive, featuring his iconic dancing figures, radiant babies, and barking dogs. The FDR Drive mural remains a powerful example of Haring's ability to create accessible, engaging public art that reflected his era, blending joyful aesthetics with underlying social commentary. Martos Gallery has re-exhibited 14 of these panels, allowing a new generation to experience this significant work, which captured the pulse of the city. Designed and shown in 1984, the panels were removed in 1985 and sold. The gallery has recreated the original conditions, hanging the panels at the same height, allowing viewers to experience them much as they were seen by highway traffic. One more time, folks, it's Keith Haring's FDR Drive mural at Martos Gallery. You gotta go check it out. It's Gorge Night at Club Cumming on 6th Street. Gorge Night with Jake Cornell is a popular monthly comedy show hosted by New York comedian Jake Cornell and features a rotating lineup of guest comedians. Jake Cornell is a Brooklyn-based comedian, actor, and writer who has amassed a large online following for his stand-up and various characters, such as a gay Brooklyn dad and a TikTok astrologer. He's been featured in publications like Vogue and New York Magazine. Now, those who have attended Gorge Night in the past say it's a lively, intimate feel, and it even features a diverse array of queer talent. Past shows have included guests like Carly Kane, Billy Prisnell, Dash Turner, and Kate Sisk. More info on tonight's show can typically be found on the venue's official schedule, and tickets are generally available for purchase online through the Club Cumming website or on Eventbrite. Tickets usually cost around $15 to $18 for general admission, and the show is for ages 21 and up. Doors typically open at 6:30 p.m., with the show starting at 7 p.m. Enjoy Gorge Night with Jake Cornell at Club Cumming. The show starts at 7. And yeah, everyone likes comedy, and most people like trivia. But this event is for fans of comedy and trivia and science. It's Facts, Machine, Science, Comedy, and Trivia happening tonight at Caveat. The show is for sure an interesting one, folks. It's a live show and podcast that blends science, comedy, and pub-style trivia. It's hosted by a team of scientists and longtime trivia hosts who met while hosting pub trivia in grad school. They explore unexpected and awe-inspiring stories from various scientific fields. The hosts, often joined by guest scientists, comedians, and storytellers, share fascinating and often humorous stories behind specific scientific facts. They incorporate interactive elements, which some may call drinking games or scientific experiments, in a playful manner. The event concludes with a themed trivia quiz, loosely inspired by the topic of the show. Those who have been to this show before have praised it for being a unique, smart, and entertaining blend of education and comedy. It's Facts, Machine, Science, Comedy, and Trivia happening tonight at Caveat. It starts at 7 p.m. and costs around $15. All right, let's head over to Queens, and our first event is happening at Oak Ridge in Forest Park. It's Gabba Gabba, We Accept You, a Ramones music, reading, and crafts workshop. That's right, fans of the Ramones, finally something for you. This is free to attend, and it's going on from 3 until 4:30 p.m. This is a free, all-ages public event celebrating the newly published children's picture book, Gabba Gabba, We Accept You, The Wondrous Tale of Joey Ramone. The workshop is hosted by the NYC Department of Parks and Recreation and the Forest Park Trust in Queens. The story is about how Jeffrey Ross Hyman, Joey Ramone, overcame being a misfit and a target of bullies to become a punk rock hero, emphasizing the message of embracing uniqueness. The book uses the Ramones' iconic Gabba Gabba Hey chant to deliver a message of acceptance and individuality to young readers. And what would a Ramones-themed party be without music? Check out a live performance of Ramones songs by the guitarist and singer Kenneth Gordon. There's a book club meeting going on at the Queens Public Library at Woodside. All are welcome to join a discussion about the snowy thriller manga mystery Confession by Kaiji Kawaguchi and Nobuyuki Fukumoto. Here's a little about the novel up for discussion. Believing they're on the verge of death, Ishikura confesses a long-buried secret to Asai. When they unexpectedly find shelter moments later, the revelation turns their survival struggle into a tense psychological battle as the truth becomes more dangerous than the storm outside. Again, it's the Kodansha and Woodside Graphic Novel Book Club, meeting about the book Confession tonight at 6 p.m. at the Queens Public Library at Woodside. Wedding season's coming up, folks, and if that important dinner speech you said you'd give is coming up rapidly, you should let the Astoria NY Toastmasters help you out. The Astoria NY Toastmasters will host their first meeting of the year. It's taking place at 7 o'clock tonight at Mo Cafe on Steinway Street. It's free, but registration is suggested. Now, this is an opportunity for you to practice public speaking and social networking with fellow Queens residents in a supportive environment. This meeting also provides some personal development. Typical meetings include prepared speeches, impromptu speaking practice, table topics, and constructive evaluations. Guests are welcome to observe or participate. There's no pressure to speak during your first visit. It goes without saying, though, but this is also an excellent way to network with neighbors and other like-minded professionals. So get a little public speaking practice in and meet up with the Astoria NY Toastmasters tonight at 7 and going on until 8 at Mo Cafe on Steinway Street. Keep in mind that while the event may show as sold out on some platforms due to limited seating, interested individuals can often still register or join the waitlist. Reserve a spot via Eventbrite or the Astoria Toastmasters meetup group. And let's end it out in the Bronx. There's a writers' meeting happening at the Bronx Library Center. It's called Writing Circle Memoir. This is actually a monthly program for adults to practice creative nonfiction. Tonight's session focuses on the memoir genre. This starts at 5 p.m., goes until 6. It's absolutely free, and for those who don't know, a memoir is a nonfiction narrative based on the author's personal memories, focusing on a specific time, theme, or series of related events in their life. Participants can work on existing drafts, practice writing techniques, and experiment with different styles. One of the best things about a meeting like this is that most of the time you'll get honest feedback from your peers. The circle encourages sharing excerpts and giving/receiving constructive criticism in a supportive environment. Again, practice writing your memoir with a writing circle today at 5 p.m. at the Bronx Library Center. And finally, old school R&B and hip-hop lovers out there who are Capricorns, you gotta listen up. The original R&B Celebrity Afterwork is going on this evening starting at 4 and going all the way until 10 at Salsa Con Fuego on Cedar Avenue. This is a recurring nightlife series, and tonight's theme is the Capricorns Takeover. Dance or don't to a live DJ set from DJ Self, as he'll be delivering a blend of R&B and hip-hop throwbacks from the 90s and early 2000s. Also performing, DJ Kid New, DJ Smooth Ski, and Will Trax. This event is being billed as a grown and sexy event for professionals looking for an after-work social environment, so you may want to check with your closest friends to see if you meet the requirements. Just kidding. There's also drink specials and a full menu. Come dance, or again, don't, and have a good time at the original R&B Celebrity Afterwork tonight at Salsa Con Fuego on Cedar Avenue. It starts at 4, and there's free admission until 8 p.m. for those with a pre-reserved ticket that you can get on Eventbrite. All right, gang, that's all for today. My name is Imran Sheikh. Have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll be back in the Boroughs tomorrow with a brand new list of things to do.
The next song.
Spoken Layer.